Introduction. Climate change is one of the most pressing issues facing our planet today. One of the most visible and potentially devastating effects of climate change is sea level rise. As the global average temperature rises, the ice in glaciers and ice sheets is melting, and the water is expanding, causing the ocean to rise. Sea level rise is already happening, and it is projected to continue at an accelerating rate. This has serious implications for coastal communities around the world, which are at risk of being inundated by rising seas. The science of sea level rise. The main cause of sea level rise is the melting of glaciers and ice sheets. As the global average temperature rises, the ice in these frozen masses is melting, and the water is running into the ocean. This is causing the ocean to expand, and the sea level to rise. Another factor contributing to sea level rise is thermal expansion. As the ocean warms, the water expands, taking up more space. This is also causing the sea level to rise. The rate of sea level rise is projected to accelerate in the coming decades. This is because the rate of melting of glaciers and ice sheets is increasing, and the thermal expansion of the ocean is also increasing. The impacts of sea level rise. Sea level rise has a number of serious impacts on coastal communities. One of the most immediate impacts is flooding. As the sea level rises, coastal areas are more likely to be flooded by storm surges and high tides. This can damage property, infrastructure, and ecosystems. Sea level rise is also causing erosion of coastlines. As the sea level rises, the waves are able to reach further inland, eroding the land. This can damage or destroy homes, businesses, and infrastructure. In addition to these direct impacts, sea level rise also has a number of indirect impacts. For example, sea level rise can lead to saltwater intrusion into freshwater sources, making it difficult to access clean water. It can also lead to the spread of diseases, such as mosquito-borne illnesses. What can we do about sea level rise? There are a number of things that we can do to address sea level rise. One of the most important things is to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. This will help to slow the rate of climate change and reduce the amount of sea level rise that we experience. We can also adapt to sea level rise by building seawalls and levees, and by relocating people and infrastructure away from at-risk areas. Finally, we can invest in research and development of new technologies that can help us to mitigate and adapt to sea level rise. Conclusion. Sea level rise is a serious problem, but it is not too late to take action. By reducing our greenhouse gas emissions and adapting to sea level rise, we can protect our coastal communities and our planet.